Okay, folks, I just wanted to drop you a quick line. So what I ended up doing is in the other video where I'm working with census data, I showed you how to bring data um, into Carto using BigQuery, and so I did that um, with those data. I did that with those data, the New York City data with the collisions, and so I did a bunch of fun things. I won't belabor it too much here, but okay. So anyway, you have a lot more styling options in Carto than you do natively in a VisViewer in a BigQuery. So if you want to make a good map, it's a lot easier to bring it into Carto, to bring the data into Carto. So what I ended up doing is I actually generated two data sets, one in the morning, so between 7 and 9 in the morning, and another from the evening, so between 10 p.m. and midnight. So I wanted to see, okay, these serious accidents that injured 4 or more people, did they show up in different places? And so the first thing I did is I plotted both. I plotted both data sets, and I plotted the daytime ones with yellow and the nighttime ones with purple. And then I made the size equal to the number of people injured in the vehicle accident. And so basically the size is the severity of the accident. And then I also had the geocode these, and so when you bring a data set in, it'll ask you, do you want to geocode it? And so definitely say geocode it. Geocoding is basically if you have Latin Longe and it's not properly referenced to the map, the geocoding will do that for you. And so I got them both geocoded. So that was one analysis I did. And then also I did, let's see if we can find them here. Okay. I asked for, and probably this was not enough clusters. So I did a clustering analysis where I wanted to see naturally where the clusters were breaking out. And so, it's no big surprise that in the morning, these are the 3 clusters. I could have asked it to look for 5 clusters or 6 clusters and seen if there was a difference. So that's the morning cluster. And there's the night cluster. So again, pretty similar. These clustered with the green, which I'm not exactly sure why. So the clustering, though again, if I would have increased the number of clusters, I might have seen something different. Then I went ahead and did I did a statistical analysis on the outliers and clustering. So this is actually doing a statistical analysis with p-values. And then I added, so I went in here, added this, I clicked widgets, and I added these widgets on the side. And so basically when doing this analysis, the outliers and clustering analysis, you end up with 4. So the data, there's additional data generated, and you end up with high-low, which is you've got a significantly high cluster in an area that's otherwise low. Low, so you've got a low cluster. You got a significant low cluster in an area that's already low. Low, high. So this is a cool spot, right? Or this is a cool area, a larger cool area. This is a hot spot, right? High in an area of low, low in an area of high. This would be a cool spot. and this is just a generally low spot, generally high spot. And so I did that for both the nighttime and the daytime to see if if the clusters sort of were in the same area, and the size is relative to the p-value. So the smaller the circle, the smaller the p-value, which is not really a metric, but I could do it, so I did it. So if we want to look for hotspots, I can just activate those. So there's a lot more hotspots during the day than at night, though. It looks like there might. Well, no. Here, let's look. We can actually look. So here in the nighttime, you got 14. So actually, there's more in the nighttime. There's 14, and there's only 10 in the daytime. And that's just showing me that the p-values are smaller because all the really small ones are from nighttime. And yeah, it doesn't look like they really map over each other, these hotspots. So if I knew New York better, I could tell you, okay, this is where people are getting in accidents at night versus this is where they're getting in accidents during the day. So anyway, you can play that game. You can look at cooled spots. So a low, someplace that's low in an otherwise high area. So in the morning, you've got more cool spots than at night. So anyway, take that for what you want. So the cool spots in the morning. We can turn on the high spots at night. So anyway, you can continue to look through the data. So anyway, I wanted to show you folks a few of the analyses that I got to run really quick in Carto and show you that it actually is a lot easier to style maps right now anyway in Carto than in the BigQuery GIS capabilities. So anyway, yeah, it's a lot easier to get your data styled here, and then of course publish it and share it just like before. All right.